A Dance for Two, a Yuri on Ice fanfiction, with special thanks to Chum Tea on Tumblr for the use of her art in both the thumbnail and opening image. "You did well out there," Victor said, handing Yuri his water bottle. "Thanks," Yuri huffed, opening the bottle and taking a large gulp. "How much longer do we have before the rink closes?" "About half an hour. It's about time for you to start cooling down." "I can keep going," Yuri said, putting the bottle back on the ledge. "I'll stretch in the car." Victor smiled, knowing there was no way to talk him out of it. "I have a better idea," he smiled, sitting down to put on skates. "What are you—" Yuri began, looking on in curiosity. He always got excited when his idol got in the rink, but something was a little different this time around. "You've never skated in pairs, have you?" "Not since I was 14 or 15. Why?" "How about we skate together? As a dance?" Yuri felt his face turn red as his coach pulled him closer. I don't know how effective of a cool down that would be," he stuttered, clearly flustered at the lack of space between them. Without another word, Victor pushed him into the ring and pressed play. Not a moment later, the overture from Romeo and Juliet flooded into his ears. "Are you familiar with this piece?" Victor asked, skating a circle around him. "It sounds familiar. Tchaikovsky, right?" Yuri guessed. "You are correct." He extended his hand. "Dance with me, Yuri. The overture is kind enough to let us move around each other freely." "Okay," Yuri said, accepting the hand outstretched before him. They made a lap around the rink before Victor let go, shouting a technique. "Triple axel!" 4 beats later, they both lifted off the ground, in sync, with a perfect triple axel. It gave Yuri a thrill he had never felt before. "Spread eagle, shallow jump!" Yuri felt his pulse quicken as he caught their reflection in the plastic above the half-boards. "Are you watching me?" he heard Victor whisper in his ear. Before Yuri could respond, he had pressed his body against his, their momentum pushing them forward. "Victor, what are you—" "I think it would be nice to learn this with you," Victor cut in. "Learn what? Couple skating?" "Yes." Yuri was glad that Victor couldn't see his face in that moment, as he knew for a fact that it was a bright tomato red. "I would like that," he whispered, closing his eyes as his embrace carried them through the music. "What was that?" Victor asked, leaning in close enough for Yuri to feel his breath on his cheek. "Nothing," he exclaimed. "Absolutely nothing at all." "I like this," Victor whispered, guiding him to do another lap around the ring. "Yeah," Yuri murmured. "I like this too." Thank you so much for listening. This was a Yuri on Ice fanfiction. One more shout out to Chumfee on Tumblr for the use of her art in this video. If you'd like to hear more Yuri on Ice fanfiction, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you next time.